大家好，我是 Jasmina。今天我们来到了全美 Top 5的哥伦比亚大学，让我们看一看美国大学是什么样的，还有和中国有什么不同吧。
I start around 8:40 is usually when my classes start. I try to schedule my classes all in a row, minimal breaks. Right now I have an hour break between my class, so I just eat. After I eat, I go to class, I come back, I study, go to the gym, do more studying, and then hang out with friends if I have time afterwards.
I usually wake up around 7, go to class, and then after my 8 a.m., which is Literature Humanities, I have my Chinese class 4 days a week. And then I usually will grab lunch with a friend at Ferris. Sometimes I have an afternoon class, so I'll go to that. And then after that, I'll usually try and find like a place on campus to study. And then usually I have a club meeting or something, and then grab dinner and then go to bed early if I can.
Why did you choose this major in this university?
Well, I don't think there's a better place to be a writer than New York City, and Columbia has a really great in-depth program. And writing has always kind of been the thing that I've done throughout my life. It feels like my soul is coming home to roost. So I don't really know what else I would do with myself.
I go to Barnard, and I wanted the option of having like a bigger school or a smaller school, depending on what campus I was in, and I knew I wanted to be in a city. In this area, I like better than NYU because he's trying to get this, because you can either be in like a chill neighborhood or go down if you want. And my major, I just always like history, and I like how many stories there are, and it's like you get centuries worth of drama and you don't have to be involved with it, so that's nice.
I am a sophomore and I'm majoring in political science and anthropology. I chose the major just because like I want to work in politics, but I also want to, in politics, I want to be more educated on how to sort of address the needs of the people, and studying culture and understanding how humans work and evolve, I feel like will really help me take a step forward in politics.
A lot of foreigners think that campus life is like shown in the movies, like you party all the time and you have fun every day. Do you think that's true? But you're a first year, so just what you think?
I do have fun every day, but I wouldn't say that every day is necessarily a party, although last night I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning listening to Yoko Ono scream into a microphone and eating ice cream from a gallon tub. So whatever you want to classify that social interaction I had with my floor mates.
What you see in foreign TV, is it possible? Yes. Will you get any productive work done? No. Or most likely not. So it's like that thing that you've seen that's like you can either do your work, sleep, or party, but you can only do two. So it's like you want to party and do your work, sure, but you won't get any sleep.
Being a sophomore, I haven't had the full experience so far, but my American politics class, we are learning a lot. We're learning how Congress works. We're learning how the different members of Congress and the different members of the House of Representatives, how they get together to solve collective action problems. So it is interesting, and I am learning a lot that I do believe I should be able to use in the future, yes.
What kind of job do you want to find? Which you want to be a law student, and do you think you can obtain it?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, my plan would be to be a law student and then eventually segue into being a lawyer. I think that is pretty attainable. I think as long as I, stay focused, I get good grades, and yeah, I don't see why I couldn't do that. Yeah.
Did your parents pay for your tuition, or did you pay for it by yourself? Because in China, most students, their tuition is paid by their parents as well as their living expenses. What do you think about that?
So, I mean, it's kind of like a joint effort, my parents and myself. But with regard to students in China, like having their parents pay for them, I think that's like a really awesome thing if that's like most people, their parents end up paying for them to go to college. But I also think it's nice to, at this age, kind of take some responsibility into your own and like work towards that. I feel like it's more gratifying, maybe personally, to help pay for something that you're benefiting from. But I feel like also at the same time, like students at this age like also need some support from their parents at this time.
For me, it's a mixture. My parents help me out, but I am responsible for taking out loans to cover the rest of what they help me out with. it would be great if they did all of it, but at the same time, I'm accepting the responsibility of the costs of coming here. So I guess the benefits outweigh the costs that I have to take on personally.
Like me, if the parents have to pay like even $50, I feel very guilty. So then I try to do my best to pay for my own things, which is why I have a job to pay for small little things that are just for me, because I want to be responsible and independent.
I feel like I would expect them to pay for my education, but there would come to a point where I would have to start getting my own money. So I guess for a house, I would have to start getting my own money and start paying for my own house or my own apartment or whatever I may live in. I feel like if I were to ask them to pay for my house, it would be too much because especially in America and in New York, houses are very expensive.